See what's going on with my people. Check on in with my people. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there. Be. Big salute, chat. Oh, man. Hey, what up, though, Petro? Hey, man, you know, I tend to pop up. Yeah, I tend to pop up on the Petro. Big salute, Petro. Going to get that bag. Get that bag, family. Man, big salute to you and blessings on your day at work, man. Go get that bag, bro. Get that bag. Get that bag. Yeah, big salute to you, Petro. Oh, man, the same old, man. Plan, plot, strategizing, trying to make something shake. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, Petro. Shit, hey, I'm clocked in, too. Yeah, we both clocked in. Yup. Trying to make something shake, family. Well, continue to make things shake. KT, what up, though, KT? How you feeling, KT? What it do, chat? Salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, salute to my chat, man. Big salute to all my loved ones, support goons, support squad. Big salute to all my big angels, man. Big salute to all my angels out there. Well, I gotta get something done with this headpiece. And big salute to all the righteous revolutionaries, man. Let's go, righteous revolutionaries. Let's go. Remember, head up, chest out. Remain stout, righteous revolutionaries, steadfast. Yeah, remain steadfast. And big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, subscribe. And feel free to come interact, engage with me in my chat. Pretty much an open discussion. I just been having visions of impossible possibilities. You know, as I continue to try to control my own narrative. Yeah. Visions of impossible possibilities. Control your own narrative. Yeah, control your narrative, y'all. Yeah, control the own plot of your story. Yup. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So how y'all feeling out there, chat? I wanted to show y'all something because I'm thinking about, God willing, we make it to Morocco. I want to register my jewelry company in Morocco also. So I was trying to figure out how much it would be. How much would it be to register a business in Morocco in USD? Cause they giving me the cost for a foreign business to register in Morocco varies, but but you can expect a minimum share capital requirement of approximately 1,000. So that means you got to show that you have $1,000 in an account for LLC. Let me show y'all. We got to document this for all my people, all my business owners out there. If you want to register you a business in a foreign country, which would be very smart. Yeah, it would be very smart for you to register your business in a foreign country. And since we're planning a tour to Morocco, that's the country closest to Burkina Faso with, I feel, the best infrastructure. So I've been thinking about registering the business, registering my jewelry company there. Also, as well as having it registered in Burkina Faso. So it could cost anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 USD, which I think that's just an estimate. I think that's really the majority of that money is gonna go to the lawyer or advocate that's gonna put your paperwork in the processing. But the company name and registration, that procedure, the share capital. So you know you gotta show you got at least $1,000. But they say with only 25%, so 250 is required to be paid before incorporation. So that's not bad. So 250 plus company name registration is $23. So that's 280. Now the total setup cost, that's doing all the paperwork and all that, all the other. So in a year, you probably gonna spend about 3,130. Or you can pay them all up front or give them in advance and pay them the rest when they finish. Oh, foreigners can own 100% of their business in Morocco? Wow, that's dope. That's $1 million worth of game right there. So let's be more specific. A LLC, we just want to register an LLC. So approximately 4,000 a year, because you gotta pay accounting taxes, you know, including taxes and all that. Oh, so they'll set you up a bank account and all that. So that's what you're paying for, setting up a bank account, keep your money safe. Yep. So getting this information right here, when we have our um, workshop with local lawyers and advocates during the tour, there's going to be some questions. This is going to be my main questions I'm going to be asking them. Yeah, this is going to be the main questions I'm going to be asking them. Yup. Okay. In Morocco, the equivalent of LSC is the Society SARL. That's what's up. So I think that's something that I might do. God willing, we get granted to go to Morocco. Register my jewelry company there also. Yup. So that's definitely worth the investment. Definitely worth the investment. But it's good to do a little homework before you go, so you know what questions to ask. You know what questions to ask. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end up writing this down in my book before we go, cause I wanna have my business registered in 3 countries: Morocco, Burkina Faso, and China. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, please y'all get this tour when I present it to you, because we need to go get rubbed down. We need to go get these massages. Oh, boy, I swear I need me one on my back, boy. Good old back massage. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Sounds so good to me right now. Sounds so good to me. Yup. But you know, this wasn't gonna be no long live, y'all. You know, I just gonna present y'all. You know, as I'm learning, you know, I want my people to learn something too. Because we don't have people to teach us international business in my community. We don't have people to teach us international business. So as I go through my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, jumping over these obstacles, jumping over and ducking under obstacles, hopefully I could be a great parable and example for my people to, you know, so hopefully you won't go through the struggles that I go through. Hopefully my blueprint can be smooth sailing for you. You know, even though everybody's experience will be different, nobody's experience will be the same. Some people gonna listen, some people not. You know, so it's really all on you. Yep. It's really all on you. So wherever you go, country you go to, whatever country you plan on visiting, whatever country you want to do business in, Just do your due diligence. You know, do your research. You know, you can't, like I be telling people, Google is not 100% accurate. It's only 75%. But it can give you, it can help your mind think, help you brainstorm. You feel me? You know, help you generate questions to ask, you know, so you won't seem lost when it's time for you to gain information. Because at the same time that people pay for information, it's people out here giving information for free. You know, but just know information is very valuable. You know, just because you ask somebody a question, that don't mean they got an answer. They can give you the wrong information and watch you crash and burn. But if you got good parables and examples that you can watch and live by and learn from, you know, that's good for people. You know, I give information for free and I charge for information. You know, I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like today, this information you getting right here, you're not gonna hear nobody else giving this type of information. You know, learning. Yeah, you ain't gonna get this. Yup, you ain't gonna get it like this. You know, and as I get bigger, God willing, I'll be able to do seminars and things of that nature. Or just continue to do it the easy way. Just be a parable and an example. Just be an example for people. Look, this how I did it, y'all. You don't necessarily got to do it like me. Yeah, you don't necessarily got to do it like me. You know, but if you find yourself in certain situations that I speak on, hopefully you can use me as a reference to wiggle and finagle your way through to make something happen. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yep. So we'll leave the chat open for anybody that got any questions. Anybody want to talk to me? I know people at work, people got things they got to do. That's why I like to come get me in early. So when you get your free time, you know, you can run my video back. Just on here looking behind the scenes. I do a lot. I'm what you would call a hustle man. I'm what you would call a do man. I do it all. I'm a man of many talents, many coats, many hustles, Shit, like I tell people, I got my hands in so much stuff right now. Shit. I been losing track of myself. G.P.T is God's power tool. A.O.G is the arm of God. That's the name of my jewelry company. That's one thing I do. I'm a jeweler. Yep. Since you asked, Zombie, what do you do? What's your talents? What's your professions? What's your business? Are you just unalived? Yeah, this is not the unalive channel. Yeah, this is J5. J5, I'm alive channel. Yeah, this ain't the unalive channel. This ain't the deadbeat channel. So what you do, Zombie? Talk to me, chat. I talk back. Oh, and what I'm talking about now, I'm also a host. I'm also the host with the most. I'm also a tour hero, Zombie. If you're on Instagram at Tour Hero Travels, if you would like to, search them up on YouTube at Tour Hero or just tourhero.com. Oh, you rap? Oh, okay. That's what's up. Big B, citizenship. Nah. That ain't on my agenda, Big B. Citizenship. Citizenship for what? Yeah, I am broke. Prod, but I ain't as broke as you though. Oh, this. I'm not even supposed to be giving no trolls, no Let's get you away from here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna unhide you. Nah, who you know got citizenship in Burkina? Big B. When was Burkina giving out citizenship? Yeah, when was that? I missed that. Maybe you know something I don't know. I don't think no country just giving out citizenship just willy-nilly. I could be wrong, but I don't think countries is doing that. Big B, they're not even doing that in America. You gotta go through a process, Big B. Big B, let me teach you something, Big B, because I know that you don't travel. When you go to a foreign country and you do not get a tourist visa, say if you go to a foreign country and you are on business, you get a business visa. That business visa already puts you in the application process. Yeah. Right now I'm on a 5-year business visa and I have residency. So when I have to, after 5 years, after 5 years, Big B, then the citizenship is gonna be available. You gotta put in work, Big B. See, that's what's wrong with black Americans. Black Americans think somebody just gonna get them something. They don't want to put in no work. You gotta put in work. You gotta prove that you're an asset, not a liability, Big B. Yeah. Yeah, it's a process that takes time, Big B. You're not gonna go nowhere in the world and just get a citizenship overnight. Now, if you know anybody that have, shit, let me know. But nah, Big B, citizenship is not on my priority list. My priority list, Big B, getting to the money. Well, you can't say it ain't true, Big B, if you don't know the process. But I'm not here to go back and forth with you about citizenship. What type of business you got going on, Big B? Now, what I'm here to talk about is you getting money? Yeah, that's the topic. Cause what I can tell you, you not gonna get no citizenship in no country if you ain't getting to the money, Big B. I don't care where you go in the world. Even the country you in right now. You think broke motherfuckers is getting citizenship to America? Nah, Trump getting them up out of there. Yeah, if you ain't about helping America make money, yeah, they getting you up out of there. Oh, okay, you a worker, okay. Yeah, that explains a lot. But when you go from a worker to a boss, Big B, then I could better facilitate you. But somebody that's just a worker, a lot of the things that I say and I cover and I go over, the average worker can't comprehend it. Yeah. See, when I was a worker, my mind frame was trying to stack money to be a boss. Yeah, make my own work. Look, Big B, create my own work. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with working. You got to start somewhere. But in America, they put in our minds, you work this job for 30, 40 years until you can retire and then live off your retirement check. Nah, I don't really necessarily like that package. Because if I could stack money at a certain job, which now they making jobs where you can only pay bills, you can't save no money. Look at the state of the economy right now in America. Can't nobody go to work and stack no money. Well, Big B, did I ask you that? So, Big B, in order for your statement to hold weight that you just made, bruh, I've been watching you and it for years. I didn't just pop up. Why are you acting like you just popped up, Big B? You've been watching me on this channel make things happen since I got to Africa, Big B. Working on myself with the mercy of God, Big B. So stop acting like you just popped up, Big B. Act like you know. You act like you don't know. Don't get mad at me, Big B. Don't get all offensive. That's you doing it, not me. Now, with that handsome comment, are you a male or a female? You with that handsome comment. I I appreciate the comment, but we don't do the rainbow community over here. Matter of fact, let me check you out. Yeah, we don't entertain people playing punk over here. This is not the entertain the punk channel. Oh nah, hell nah. Get your little punk ass away from me. Now, I don't got nothing against anybody that do what they do. But don't, yeah, keep it in the closet. But yeah, Big B, you the one acting. I'm not the type. If you've been watching, then you should already know, Big B. I ain't gonna go argue with you, go back and forth with you. You should already know. If you've been watching for years, I should have motivated you to work for yourself. Because I know if I could do it, you can do it, Big B. At the end of the day, I have visions of impossible possibilities. Yep. So yeah, not to get on, I'm not gonna get on, I'm not even gonna waste time. I don't wanna go back and forth with you. I ain't trying to beef for nobody, prove nobody what. My proof is in the pudding. See, so anybody that come here, my proof is documented. It's the other people that got to catch up and prove what they say. See, what I say, I show. That will make us content creators different from the people in the community that be in the chat. Which is not a bad thing, but it's when people are like, oh, I did this and I did that. Well, you just saying that in the chat. To compete with me, if you want to get on my level, you got to show and prove. That's why people come watch, because I show and I prove. It may take me time, but at the end of the day, I show and I prove. I got God on my side. So in my mind, I already done won. I just got to keep going. Keep creating, keep motivating. Instead of arguing with somebody about something that's counterproductive, something that, you put your paperwork in and just wait on it years down the line. Let's be productive. You know, so instead of my family Big B here worrying about me getting citizenship, I need Big B to focus on how we gonna get him off the plantation and get him to use that same energy he making somebody else rich, put money in his pocket. I know people watch YouTube and watch creators as entertainment, but it's more than just entertainment. It's education. Just because you have the opportunity to type and interact, sometimes you got to be mindful about what you say. Just like me, I had to learn that working on this social media. You got to be mindful about what you say at times. This channel is dedicated to straight motivation, business, glow up. This channel is not dedicated to arguing with somebody else about something that they don't even know. And I would be wasting time and energy going back and forth with somebody that's probably that never even left America. That's like, nah, that's the waste of time and energy. That's counterproductive. Yeah, it's counterproductive. See, because I got people at work right now watching, but they under rules. Not even supposed to be on their phone. They grown ass, old ass grown men and women. But you better not get caught on that phone like in school. Get caught on that phone. Get caught on that phone. Folk gonna fire that ass. And see, I'm trying to bring people out of that. I'm trying to help people glow up, boss up, muscle up. Like God helped me do. So God blessed me. So I gotta try to be a blessing for others, motivate others, be a good parable and an example for others. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna try to rock it out. Yup. But yeah, to get back to what Big B was, the main thing we're talking about, citizenship. Do your paperwork, turn it in, but prove that you're an asset. The quickest way to get citizenship in any country is citizenship by investment. That means you a go-getter, you a hustler. Don't no country want you if you ain't a hustler. If you can't invest into the country. That's the quickest way to get citizenship in any country in the world. Citizenship by investment. And I'll let you Google that yourself. Citizenship by investment. Keyword, investment. Because I got a lot of people don't even know what investment means. Citizenship by investment. Prove that you're an asset. Prove that you can help the economy grow. Prove that you're a go-getter. You're a hustler. Because if you move outside of your home country, like America, you're going to be expected to be a hustler. You're going to be expected to be a go-getter. You're going to be expected to be a creator. That's just the expectations coming from the #1 country in the world. Damn, you from the #1 country in the world and you looking for a job? You supposed to be here creating jobs. But yeah, my citizenship, when it come, that'll be a topic of conversation when it get here. That's the least of my worries right now. Citizenship, land. Now let my business prosper. That's more impressive for me and my family. And like I'm gonna say last time, ain't no country's gonna give somebody citizenship and you're not an asset. You can't prove that you an asset. Got to be an asset to that country. Just like Trump getting rid of all them illegals in America because they not assets. They're liabilities. So for all the foreigners that's in America right now, if you can't prove that you an asset, well, Trump coming for your ass. And any country you in, well, they coming for you. So get from over here. Yeah, get from over here. Yep. So just keep that in mind, people. Work on making yourself an asset and not a liability. You want to be an asset, not a liability. You want to be an asset, not a liability. And see, a lot of people that watch, they don't even know what an asset is. They don't even know what a liability is. I'll let you Google it yourself. Give you something to do in your free time. You know, because them two words is not for everybody. You know, because you got different levels of people. You got people that cool with being workers. And you got people that go from workers that want to level themselves up to be bosses. You got people that you work for, whatever company you work for in America, they take little pieces of their check and they buy stock in their company that they work for. You know, so people do different things, different ways. You got different ways of doing things. It's just about being wise and being smart. And then you got the lazy mugs just go to work and go home. They cool with that. Wait on their paycheck every 2 weeks, every week. How often they get paid. So you got the different thinking of different people. Different people think different ways. So I'm thinking the people, in order for me to try to touch everybody, I got to think differently. I got to think impossible. I got to think making possibilities out of the impossible. See, when you start thinking like that, you know, you look at life a lot different. Some things people say to you, you be like, what? It don't make sense. But one thing I know, coming from the hustler background in America, everybody's not made to hustle. You got a lot more customers than you have dope boys. You got a lot more tricks than you got pimps. You know, it's about supply and demand, whatever field you're working in. You gotta be able to fill the demand. Or have something that people want. You know, it's ways of doing things and it's levels to this. But you gotta start somewhere. Like on this channel. Y'all watch me start from the dirt. Go back to my first couple videos in Burkina. When we first started in the desert building onto the house, when I had the chickens and the rabbits and all that, I didn't know nothing. I ain't never did none of that stuff before. But God told me I could do it. So I did it. And it's documented. I know some people out there that wish they could erase this whole channel. Because if people watch from the beginning to now, that should be enough motivation for a lot of people. Like Big B been watching. People been watching me go through my trials and tribulations. Man, where'd that come from? Watch me go through my ups and downs. Watch me go from the top to the bottom. Well, I ain't never been at the top, but watch me fluctuate and progress. Been watching my wave. You know. So with that being said, man, I hope this was some type of motivation for people. I hope, you know, people learned something. Feel free, leave me some comments, talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. And continue to self-improve, to add value to yourself. Continue to work on your glow up. Continue to be an asset and not a liability. Think big. Think outside the box. Don't think America, think global. Because white supremacy, they don't just think America, they think global. Let me say that again. White supremacy, the rulers of America, they don't think just America. They're thinking global. So that's how you must think. Global. Put your mind on a global scale. Yep, because you're bigger than what you think you are. Let me say that again. You are bigger than what you think you are. Let me say that one more time. You are bigger than what you think you are. So that being said, I love y'all, chat. Salute to the chat. Y'all stay tuned. I should have an update on the Morocco tour here soon. Just waiting on America to get up good. And we should have an update on the Morocco tour. I should have an itinerary to show y'all. If not tonight, hopefully tomorrow night sometime. And y'all can give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all think. And then we can go over it. We can go over it and go through the itinerary with a fine-tooth comb. Yep. So with that being said, chat, I love y'all, chat. Big salute to everybody that tuned in, tapped in. And y'all stay tuned, chat. Y'all know we'll be back. Yeah, y'all know we'll be back. Love y'all, chat. Salute.